Well, hey folks, Species7 here. Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to Farm Sim 17. We are here on the Watts map final. It's I know there was a little bit of confusion in the link when I gave it to you guys on the last map. It just wasn't there. That's actually because Clint found a couple of errors, so he corrected them and then re-uploaded the map. So it is there now on both LS 2017 and Mod Hoster. So anyway, we are back here, but I have started a fresh save. I was having some issues with some hard crashes, and I think it was basically because I'd been overwriting the old saves onto the new ones, etc., etc. Anyway, we're here. I've got 400k because I've sold pretty much everything. Here's what now sits in our garage. Some kit for a front loader, the Farm Tech trailer, a small seeder, and a loading wagon. So we need, well, you know, everything. And we're going to start by getting something. And what we're going to get, in fact, of course, is a harvester. We are going to get the nice little Rustelmash Neva. Okay. And we're going to buy a header for it. Well, we're going to buy a couple, but we're going to start with one. The one we're starting with is this one. And I think that's about the same color. Alright, there we go. Other thing we're going to want is at least one tractor to get us off the ground. So, what have we got? We've got the Fendt 300. Really nice little tractor. So, yes, it does allow a front loader attachment. All of that happy snappy. 95 horse stock. The other one was kind of tinking of maybe going with was my old favorite here. Though we got a little Buer. And, yeah, really nice little tractor. We can get her 135 horse, 100 horse. So, not, I think we're going to go with the Fendt this time around, because I do need a front loader. So, let's say yes to that. We'll go with, let's be really, and go with the big horsepower. Wheel setup, we've got standard, twins don't want, so we're going to go with standards. So $75,000 for this particular tractor. Yeah, sure we will. Thank you. All right, and there we go. Now hopefully, once we do get some kit together, we'll still have a bit of money to throw into livestock. Hopefully, one way or the other. But with that said, let's get this show on the road, shall we? Now, let's see if I can get this close to lined up. Ooh! Professional, man. I tell ya. That was just primo. Absolutely primo. Do-do-do-do. Yeah, this thing does drive me a bit nuts that you can't see that end of it. Although with the corn header you can, because it's so small. That's what she said. Alright, check this field out. That is some golden fronds of corn, I tells ya. Indeed. Now, got a little bit of treeage here, so I think we'll do a headland to start. So let's light this little puppy up. And here we go. Brilliant sunny day out my window here today. It's fortunately colder. But I guess that's to be expected. It is, after all, the middle of December. And whether this be the West Coast or not, you still gotta figure it's like the second coldest time of the year. So, middle of next month is the coldest. Traditionally. Although, as I said, we've actually had more snow at the beginning of the last week, I guess it is. There's still some out there, as a matter of fact. More snow at the beginning of last week than I think we've had in the last 5 years altogether. So, that was a little bit of an off start to our season. But it is not quite zero out there. I know it's not cold by Canadian standards, but it is when you're a spoiled little West Coast boy that's used to being temperate all year round. And it's only reasonable. The Pacific Ocean is a great equalizer when it comes to temperatures. Keeps it a little cooler in the summer for us, keeps it a little warmer in the winter. Yeah. It's like the world's biggest AC unit. I'm going to do one more here just because, they're small, basically. And then we should be able to start getting into some real roads. Well, I'm hoping I don't have any more issues with this map. Although I really don't think we will at this point. And I'm still not sure. I did, granted, have a couple of mods that aren't exactly from the mod hub itself. A couple of things like a way to feed pigs forage and such, but I think I'm just not going to bother with them. I do want to put the milk triggers on, just so we can actually sell our own milk. But beyond that, I don't think I'm going to do much in the way of extra scripting on the map. Unless something really cool comes out, like the firewood mod or the rock mod. You're like, dude, you're such a broken record. How are we doing here? Next to nothing. Perfect. Why not? Geez, I could have waited till next episode to buy that tractor at the rate this is going. I'm hoping that once we get a cultivator and a couple other little bits of kit together, I'll still have the money to buy us a Bessie or two. Trying to think of the name. I'd ask you guys, but I get a feeling very few of you would even have a clue. Arnold? Yeah, that's it, Arnold. That was the one. I'd like to have enough money to either buy us a couple of Bessies or maybe an Arnold or two. There you go. Arnold the Pig from Green Acres. For all of you that might remember that particular program. Yeah, fun little throwback into the sitcoms of the 60s, indeed, with Zsa Zsa Gabor and Eddie Albert, Eddie Arnold, Eddie somebody, maybe, wow, I don't remember, it was 1,000 years ago, or, wow, jeez, now I think about it, that was a long bleeding time ago, wasn't it? Yeah, I know, it's hard to believe, but they did actually have TV back then. Of course, nothing like the TV we're watching now, I'll tell you. But yeah, a couple of city folk move out to the country to try running a farm. And along with a cast of nutty characters that were all just a little over the top, which was sort of the way sitcoms worked back then, they proceeded to try and run a farm. It was a good premise. They got themselves in all kinds of trouble. But yeah, their pig's name was Arnold. And believe me, Arnold was never going to become bacon. He was one of the stars of the show. So he was well, he wasn't the best comedian perhaps on TV at the time, but he certainly had timing on do a joke, you knew when to laugh. So, yeah, I can't particularly think of the name of any pet sheep. I'm not even going to tell you what came to mind. Alright, well this is, we're getting somewhere. Isn't that amazing? You can't, I know, a window this big that I'm looking out of and I still managed to not see all of those. Oh well. If we'd have wanted perfect, I'd have hired a hired worker. That is such a blind side there, I'll tell you. Oh, crazy man. Oh, you're losing it, dude. There we go. Oh no, I missed more. Yay. That's what happens. Don't have the advantage of the big ginormous header, and there you go. I turn on the GPS, but I'm not sure that this little bit of kit actually come with lasers. You probably, I don't know, see a little candle lit up on the front hood or something. And a mirror. You just focus it down the corn roads. That's the ticket. Early GPS. Actually, I think that's an early headlight. There we go. And why do they got all the opening on that side? This must be one of these things that's set up for wrong-hand drive, you know? It seems to be on the wrong side all the time. I'm sure it's just a me. Is we actually going to fill this? Starting to look pretty... Will you quit missing corn? Man. How's it going to look the next time I try and give the hired workers heck because they don't do a good job at harvesting? You gotta set a good example, boy. Come on. Give me lots of corn, give me lots of corn. 80%. I don't think so. I think we're going to get to drive away from this one, to be honest with you. That's a pretty little bit of detail. Oopsie. Yes. Watch what gear you're in before you stomp on the gas, silly boy. No, I think all in all, I gotta hand it to Mr. Watts. This map came out pretty darn nice. Took a couple of goes. I'll give it that. It took a couple of goes. Yeah. And I sure hope those of you that are playing on it are enjoying your time with it as well. I know that he worked really hard on it. And it is no easy task. How we doing here? 90%. Gee weasels, we're getting close. 92%. How come all of a sudden now the numbers are jumping up? Well, I know what it is. They want to make sure I have to empty it before I actually... How did I miss all of those? Yay. Oh, man. It's just freaking amateur hour here on the farm, let me tell you. Absolutely. Come on. Wiggle your way through. Don't be wandering off and leaving stalks and stuff. Wow, it actually get an entire row cleared. Whoa! There we are. We're full. Yo, Nelly, pipe out, please. Oh, right, this one doesn't creak and squeak. It's actually been oiled. Okay. Now this is going to take a minute, so I'm going to shut that thing off. I can't see over the corn, man. Oh, well. Instinct tells me it's this way. There must have been a tractor here in the mall when I came in. Isn't that how that Pink Floyd song goes? Big leap. Ah, my athleticism for the day. Now I don't have to go out in that horrible sunshine. Alright, Mr. Fent Me Now, come with me, sir. I guess I should turn my speakers up enough that I can actually hear when my tractor's running. Oh, I guess you need a trailer too, dude. Up the hill we go. Do-do-do-do. And again, big shout out to my buddy. Whoa, that's quite the little dip in the road. And I do mean the guy driving the tractor. Big shout out to my buddy Eustace for doing a little bit of a review on this. Kind of brought it to my attention. Because it is a fine little tractor. A lot of Fendt tractors over the lifetime of FS 13, 15, 17. And am seldom disappointed. And they've got a really good range, eh? I mean, they come from the little guys like this right up to the, you know, the big 3800s and stuff. Let's haul you in there. Brilliant. Very nice. That is a not shabby trailer, let's just say. I love the way they've got these little fenders on here. That's brilliant. That's kind of the way I'd do something. Well, let's see if I just weld a rod on here. Yeah, it's just perfect. Alright. Well, let's go relieve the corn person. Oh wait, that was me. Alright, well. Apparently I need help. I'm on the way. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, here we go. Now, I do believe that there's a trick to this. Because I do believe I have manual unloading activated. Oops. Yeah, let's pop the cover and then we'll try again. And manual unloading is C. Nope. Y. Nope. No? Really? Got a pipe in. Move the pipe. Oh, it's not. It says I'm not over a trailer. Oh, maybe I have to turn it on? There we go. Apparently I was not in the right place. Now we can unload and it's R. So yeah, if you're ever playing a game and you're wondering what button to press, for God's sake, don't ask me. I have no idea. Alright. Bring it on. Look at all that corn. That's it. Okie dokie. And cover it back over just so those darn crows don't show up and start pecking away at it all. Alright, piping me in, my lad. Gentlemen, start your combines. There we go. Back in business. Grab this last 1% or whatever the heck it turns out to be. Watch we don't drag the harvester along the side of one of those trees trying to back it up. That's alright. I don't mind. And besides, if at some point we decide we need something to rage and whine about, the trees at the end of the field can certainly handle taking that particular flak. Of course, at that point they'll also likely certainly handle taking a chainsaw. So, where there's a will, there's a still. I'm afraid of the chainsaw, not the thing that makes booze, by the way. Right. Couple more rows, and we shall have a successful corn harvest. Come on, baby. Push, push, push. I figured we'd get it all. Oh, there we go. Let's just split it down the middle. That's brilliant. Yeah, that's the answer to all our prayers. Ooh, did you see that? We found a couple of magic stocks. Just because I did such an embarrassingly poor job, normally I wouldn't bother. But yeah, this was just incomprehensibly bad. Oh boy. I mean, none of the local farmers are going to hire me if they look at my field and go, really? Really? I can always tell them it was the higher top. Alright. By guppies, we're going to get those last 3 too. There we are. Mow me down. We're done. And pipe back out. Let's just pop the cover again. There we are. Okay, I don't think I'm close enough. There we are. Yes. So, wee. Alright. Let's head up the hill. Drop off the header to corn. And then we're going to come back down the hill. More or less. And grab our normal header. Get started on another field. But I do think that's probably, once I get this up the hill and grab the trailer, going to be the end of the episode. So we will have to wait for next time. We've still got 236K left in our budget. We need a cultivator, a plow. Whoa. Oh, I'm going to bring me a load of gravel down here one of these days and fill that pothole in. Or I'm going to break an axle or something. That'll be fun too. Yeah, we need a cultivator, we need a plow, we need a water trailer, a couple other things. And then we'll, as I said, see what's left. And maybe toss it at some aminal purchases. And we'll see how that goes. Can I sneak in between the trees? You know what? I can. Although, it's actually around the other side that I want to be anyways, so let's go do that. Now, get around the big rock. There we go. And... Beautiful. Off you come. Out we go. Alright. And take this down to the store. Excuse me. Sip of coffee here. Brilliant. Nice canola field. Should maybe go see if the farmer wants it sprayed. Make us $1 or $2 to put towards our critters. That's likely how we'll end up buying the lion's share of them anyways. The other thing that I figure is, let's just have a quick look here. If we were to go over to animals. Alright, $24,000 is what it costs for that animal trailer. Now, they charge you a delivery fee for if you don't pick the animals up. But I'm not sure what it is. Like, I'm not sure how many animals we could buy before we exceeded that $24,000 in delivery fees. You know what I mean? Of course, then we also have the issue of selling them. So, I don't know. Either way, we'll figure out what is truly a better deal. Alright, first thing we need, though, before we even think about that, is this. And I do believe it's going to be way up here, 12K. Yes, please. Thank you. Okay. Good to hear. There we go. Alright, I'm going to go over and take our tractor full of... Well, full. Ah, such the optimist. I'm going to take our tractor lightly dusted with corn and go and drop it off in the silos. Hope you all enjoyed the episode. Wow, look what a good job they did on this field. That's impressive. Do all you farmers see what a good job was... There we go. Take care of each other, folks. Please hit the like button. It really helps out. If you haven't subscribed yet, well, how could you miss not doing that? We'll see you all next time. Take care and ciao for now. Alright, come on. Let's go put this in the bank.